It's a nice Saturday. I'm at my motorcycle shop, and I've got 4 of my bikes out. Well, all of them. And I just got them all shined up, so I want to take a camera of them. Here's the 600, 2010. It only has the original like 3,400 miles on it. Guy bought it for his wife. She didn't like color. Turned it in, got a 4-wheeler. Well, that's great, because I wanted a good 600RR in good shape, and I couldn't beat it. And here's my 2013 Zuma with about 4,000 miles on it. A lot of people have been coming up asking me about this bike. Is that a Zuma? Is that a Zuma? And they have questions about it. And my racing bike is done for the season, so I'm going to be taking some photos of the 600RR racing against the Honda Dio. This is a 1993, so it makes it 26 years old. And a lot of the parts I can't get anymore. But I just love my little bike. It is extremely fast, extremely loud. I had to put the radiator off to one side, and it's working really nice. I just want to make it look kind of cool. I was going to repaint it, but I'm not going to, I don't think. Not this year. I'm just about 60 years old, so I'm gonna just kick that. And the only other 2 things I want to do with this bike is I have a 32mm Sudco carb I want to put on it, and an intake, and try that. And also I have the New York, it's not New York, it's some other brand of electronic rotor right here. And this YFS pipe, if any of you out there, I'm not going to tell you what it costs, it's expensive. But if any of you want to supercharge your bike, if you got a stroker, buy one of these pipes. I've seen them in green and blue. I tried to get one in blue, but they're so rare, I guess, that it was hard to do. Then, this is my 1985 Honda Gyro, which I rebuilt about 10 years ago. Found it in the shop, a motorcycle shop. Had to go on Google to find out what it was. They only made these for 2 years in the United States, or sold them here. 85 and 86. There's also an 84, which is totally different than this, but it's still cool looking. The 84 goes for more money, and it's got the same size tires in front as it does in the back. And it's got this really neat little bike basket. But I just cleaned up my bikes, and I thought I'd make a video of how they work, how they look. They look really nice. I'm gonna be sunburned like hell, I know it. I'm so screwed. But this is DIOSpeedDEMON, and this is my little fleet of bikes. And the one nice thing I can say about having Honda 50s or 50 cc's like this, or like this, the older I get, the better they look, because there's not going to be too many more years on my end that I'm going to be able to run the 600 at full speed, let alone I haven't ridden it yet. So I'm waiting for a really hot day, and I'm going to pray. I haven't ridden it. It's so much different than these bikes. You have to lean down on them, and this one has got so much fancy stuff on it, which is good and bad. It has these fancy levers here, brake levers, clutch levers. It's got these really cool looking throttle grips, and something called Rizomo Racing something or other. And so these are gonna be hard to used to. This was bought from Empire Cycle in Spokane, Washington. They gave me 2 of these and 2 hats. It was really nice of them. If you're in the Washington area and you want to get a good bike at a good price, and they're honest with you, they don't bullshit you after driving 6 hours, go up and see Empire. There's 1 or 2 shops up there. They have great people and everything. I bought from both of them. This one was bought from Northwest Honda. I forget the name of it. Anyway, Empire is a smaller company, but they have really good service. And they have all these weird looking taillight deals here. There's lights right here. There's also lights right down on the rear fender. This looks kind of neat when it says RR. And it has a Two Brothers racing pipe, which it's got electronics under the seat which go with it. And I don't have the software to change the settings or even figure out how it works. So that's why I kind of really wanted to buy a stock bike. But this bike was in such good condition. Let me see if I can. I'm going to turn this on. It's got a clock too, isn't that neat? It's got 3,357 original miles. It's 9 years old. And I imagine it's very fast when I go to ride it. But it's so different sitting on one of these seats and then leaning forward and trying to stay upright at my age. But I'm going to learn. If I get in a wreck, it's going to take the corner 3 hours to get the smile off my face. All right, this is DIOSpeedDEMON. Everyone have a good summer out there. God bless everyone.